So as he played Genshin for a little bit and literally crashed out with how little pulls he got, yeah, you get like nothing. You really get nothing in Genshin for like, I don't know what even. Like, one of the reasons why I even quit Genshin in the first place was because even if you like explore and do like tons of the exploration, you get like no pulls. Even if you like explore all of the map, like you really get nothing. You want to keep playing to get Colombina and Dottore, but yeah, it's such a fucking pain after a while. It's such a pain. It's such a fucking pain to play. Like, Genshin was like one of the reasons why I had a hard time with open world games for a while. Because I was so burnt out of always exploring in Genshin, like, always. And because I had to as well. Because how else were you gonna get pulls? Like, you have to explore. After a while, it was just, like, not fun anymore. One. How do I make it so the phone don't turn off the light again? I'm waiting for a package. It's arriving in like about 2 hours, and then I need to go and sign. Found during the big Viv, but now it feels more like a chore than your chore. Yeah, it really is a chore. But at the same time, I'm kind of enjoying it again as well. There was a while when I just kept... I don't even remember exactly, but I think during Inazuma, I think I pulled for a single banner on Inazuma and nothing more, and that was Ito's banner. I think that was the only Inazuma banner I pulled for. I still don't have Raiden. I still don't have Fox Lady or anything because I wasn't interested. And then I just did Ito, and that's it. You have to be so selective. Like, I kind of want Colombina, but I mean, if I want Varka, there is no way that I can pull for Colombina. After Sumeru, joy for the game plummeted. The worst thing that Genshin has ever done, ever, was what they started doing in Inazuma. And what did they start doing in Inazuma that they didn't like fix or implement up until like, I think after Sumeru? Or like maybe in the middle of Sumeru? I don't quite remember. They added caves. They added caves. And yeah, the cave maps is the worst thing the game has ever done for itself. The caves made the exploration the worst thing in the fucking world. Hi, Trout. Hi. I'm complaining about Genshin. Like, man. You love the caves in Sumeru, but without the map, it's ass. Yeah, I don't remember now if they added the caves for maps in Sumeru when it first like dropped. Part of you love the desert. Another problem with Genshin for me when it comes to like the exploration is like it's way too slow and way too boring. And yeah, some characters can make it like faster to explore, but I feel like it's kind of wrong to like force people to pull for certain characters just because you want exploration to like be faster. I hate that. I would never pull a character just for the convenience of easier exploration. Like, I'm not fully caught up with Wuthering Waves. And honestly, like, overall, I think Wuthering Waves really don't interest me as much as like Genshin, honestly. And I don't know if it's just because of like nostalgia for Genshin, or if it's because of like something else, like a bias. But I think it also have to do with like I'm actually not a huge fan of the art style a lot. It's fine. It's fine, and the fact that there isn't like a lot of male characters, and the way that the developers like handle the main characters as well, I don't like either, because they're basically just in the story for a very short time and then they're just gone. Like they don't do anything with the male characters, and I hate that. Like the characters I'm actually interested in, that I want to get to know more, they don't get anything. Hi, Candy. I'm just complaining about gacha games again. But the exploration in Wuthering Waves is pretty good. I like the fact that well, actually, when the game first came out, I thought it was really boring because all you could do was like run everywhere, and the running was like really slow. But then when they actually added the fact that you could fly in most of the maps, except for the newest one, that was great, because you can actually get through the exploration like really fast. And yeah, you have like a motorcycle now. I actually don't love the motorcycle. You know, it's kind of funny, Asen. I don't know what it is about the combat in Wuthering Waves, but I don't think it's that fun, actually. You love CC? Yeah, honestly, Asen, I think Zenless Zone Zero has become one of my favorite games that Hoyoverse is making at this current point. Dumbest thing you have to complain about Genshin, the fact Durin doesn't glide with his own wings. I mean, there's other characters that have wings that don't glide with wings. It's not like a new thing. Like, I don't know what people expected, honestly. Like, I never expected people to, like... If Durin actually was gliding with his own wings, like, there was no way. Like, I'm very sorry, but there's no way they would do that. There's no way. There's no way they would add like, without the mods, to make Durin, like, glide with his own wings. No, there's just no way. But his is the most obvious of them all. Yeah, sure. But there's still no way that they would have added it. Like, I'm sorry, but... Nah. Like, as soon as I saw his wings, I knew that people were gonna be like, oh man, he's gonna fly with his own wings. Oh, they're gonna add that. I was just like, there's no way they're gonna do that. I mean, this is the... I kind of feel like it's a little weird to just say, like, oh, it's Hoyoverse, but I mean, the Genshin team and Hoyoverse are two different entities, I think. Like, it's the Genshin team wasn't gonna add that. I think they maybe considered it at some point, but... Do I think it's a shame? Sure. It's a little boring. Yes. I do think it's a little boring. He can't glide with his own wings, but... yeah. When you play one of Ghost Gachas, I don't know what to play, you get to it eventually. Well, whichever you feel like you want to try, Candy, I do hope you have fun. And I think that's the most important thing, right? Whether it's a gacha game or any other type of game you play, the most important thing is to enjoy it, right? Never thought about it until you saw him in game and that he actually has wings and folds into his clothes. Still no wings? Yeah. I mean, it could have been a really unique thing about him. Like that Kinich and let's see, was it Varessa and Shilonen, and because like it could like have been a unique exploration thing that he had that like the Natlan characters have. Like every single Natlan character have like a unique kind of exploration thing. Feel like Solar Rail? Solar Rail? What's Solar Rail? Are you thinking about... Oh, you're thinking about Star Rail? Looks like you could do some tactics there, you don't know? Yeah, you kinda can. You kinda can. Star Rail. The one big shame about Star Rail, like lately, is that you kinda can't do a lot with 4 stars anymore. Which is kinda a big shame. Because for a while there, 4 stars used to be really viable. But now there's like only 2 games that are... I mean 2 4 stars are actually like viable in endgame. The thing is, the reason why a lot of other 4 stars aren't is because they're just so freaking squishy. Maybe CCC. Honestly, I would say you would probably really like CCC. I think Zenless has like a nice kind of like... If you really want to get into like the combat of CCC, there is definitely stuff there for you to learn and to do. And if you just want to be like casual, you can just be casual too. Hi, Conductor Mo. Star Rail? Oh yeah, that game that's attached to Currency Wars. Yeah, exactly. Can you do building in Star Rail? Building? Like character builds? Is that what you're thinking? Sunless is obviously the best because of one single thing. What, the jiggle physics? Yeah. I mean, so I think all Hoyo games have essentially almost the same formula in how you build the characters. They're just called different things. I don't know if you remember when you used to play a little bit of Genshin, Candy, but Genshin has a relic system. In Star Rail, they're called... Oh god, what are you called in Star Rail again? It has Banyu. Yeah, Banyu is fucking awesome. Candy, in Zenless, one of the newest characters this banner is already over. There is a big robot lion guy. He's super cute actually, and he plays like a fighting game character. I couldn't get him at the time, but I really want to get him eventually. Yeah, he has a really interesting playstyle. And you actually need to like learn it properly and learn combos and stuff. His fucking trailer is so awesome. Oh my gosh. His trailer was so cool. Probably one of the coolest trailers and EPs that Zenless has ever made. But yeah, so what was it? What the heck does Star Rail have again? Well, Star Rail has its own relic system, and Zenless has something called drive discs. And you can kind of mishmash those a little bit. The lion does not concern itself with the strange chest pain, it's merely heart asking for another peppy. People made so many of those memes, Candy, during his banner run and just as he was about to come out, because the current banner is for a very, very strong character, and she was predicted to be like very powerful, and she is, but she's also kind of waifu bait. And sadly, Banyu isn't as strong as she is, although he's still very strong despite that. And then people kept going like, the lion does not concern themselves with the waifu bait. The lion only concerns himself with having fun. the lion does not concern himself with all, with what does the lion not concern themselves with? All the lion wants is licorice. You say all this stuff about building, but honestly, you think MMOSM has some really deep on our... I mean, it doesn't. It definitely does. Hi, Kaz. You want to make Guts build work? I think they have updated... like how Guts works now. I think I saw like some kind of thumbnail on YouTube by some kind of Uma Musume content creator that was like, hey guys, look, Guts is good now or something. I don't know, but I think it's like fixed now, since like the global version is like a bit behind on the Japanese version of the game.